With the new season starting, Lyon find themselves in a position to redeem their status by trying to win the league trophy. Will they be successful, or will they struggle to get there? Let's find out as the new season resumes.
Well, no question, this is a happy place as the crowd bellows its first chorus of gladness. The French top flight returning. And we anticipate excitedly the story which will emerge in the weeks and months ahead. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. What are you thinking ahead of the new season, Jim?
Well, while the league isn't the strongest in Europe, Peter, don't forget France are pretty much always one of the teams when it comes to internationals, and a lot of the best players start out in the youth system here, so I hope there'll be an emergence of another superstar or two.
So we're up and running. They all hope for a strong start here. Mbappe. So Jim, tell me spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's had a hit. Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Lyon have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Goal! Lyon! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
By the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, 1-0 the score. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Tries to pass it through. Angers have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. That's really well cleared. Lyon have the chance. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's Barella. He's well positioned here. Deftly away. It's a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter.
So off we go once more.
Lyon carrying a one-goal lead.
Saliba. Vitinha. Rice. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Ball driven towards the far post. That's not going far.
Angers really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Now, what about a counter-attack? That's good running with the ball. Threads one in. That has found him in acres of space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Just 5 minutes remaining now. I got a big chance! They've done it! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Lyon, number 23.
Lyon making consecutive changes here.
Right.
Lyon could not have picked
Coming
a
on the
better
field,
time to snatch a
number
2-goal
10,
lead. Is there still time for a response?
Number 8.
And the shot!
2 added minutes have been
Denied by
indicated.
an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a chance to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Angers with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That will be it. Lyon are able to make a statement on opening day. A win which does so much for their feeling ahead of what is to follow. It is the perfect warning to their immediate rivals. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I don't think they could ask for any more on the opening day. You know, one which the manager looks visibly pleased with, and I think he has a lot of positives to take away from this.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around this. Lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Lyon with the corner, there first. Vitinha. Lovely bit of skill. Foden. And here's Vitinha. And that's a... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Lyon! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Foden.
Oh, good spread. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Rice. Oh, good ball! Closing in on goal. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's made its way to him. And he decides to cross it. Mets have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Lyon have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Lyon definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want...
Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lyon are looking to go forward now. Beraldo is the team's great visionary. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice control. Rice. And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Shot a goal! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 11, substitution for Mets.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Lyon could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to...
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Substitution for Mets. Number 11. Number 7.
Mets making consecutive changes here.
Number 14.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. that looks a decent... And he shoots! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Lyon, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. And
Unlucky
after all of
lads.
that, Jim, what are you
Let's hope for
thinking?
better luck
I think we
next
just
time.
saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Oh, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. And that has been knocked clear. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Foden going face to face with his great rival. Rice. Beraldo is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Foden. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Lyon with the corner, they're first. Deftly away. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! And they've got rid. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vitinha. Now Saliba. Beraldo. Driving on and making good progress. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's following up! They've done it! First blood drawn. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
There's the shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Saliba.
He's tried one! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's in a great position here, and he's found a way past, and the shot!
Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Lyon. Number 7, Vitinha.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Rice.
Lyon take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should...
It's a mighty effort! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Lyon. Number 10, Phil Foden. Coming on to replace
Lyon
him
making
is
another change here.
number 23,
Well, his stamina was called into
Barella.
question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that is that.
Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
LYON seem to be handling themselves pretty well as the season progresses. The team spirit is high, matching their outstanding performances on the pitch. Is it too early to say they are title contenders? Let us hope their performances stay consistent for the entire season, with players like Mbappe and Messi yet to impact on their team's performance.